Welcome to Simple Stacker. I've got another video for you today. We're going to have a look at a new purchase and some interesting other developments from America. So let's dig into this, what we got today. First thing I'm going to show you is these Aurum Goldbacks. Okay, so these are really interesting. They're a currency, or not really a currency, they're more of a collectible item, to be honest with you. And they were brought in America in certain states, and the idea with them was that they were meant to be currency. They were meant to be purchased and then used. So if you go to a restaurant, instead of paying with dollars, you would pay with goldbacks. And the goldback itself has actually got, they are backed with gold, hence the name Goldback. Now if you have a look at it, you can see at the bottom there it says 1/1000th of an ounce of 24 karat gold. Now apparently these can be smelted and returned to their natural state, which is gold. Now the design is cool actually. So this is a Utah Goldback. So we've got some other examples just on the right here. This is a 2021, and it is an absolutely beautiful thing. And just to show you the back, it is very odd actually on the back, but there you go. There it is. That's your Goldback. I'm going to bring it close to the camera just so you can get a good gauge. And there it is. That's a 2021 Goldback. Now here is a 2023 Goldback, and the only difference I can see is there's a slight difference in the colour. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but the 2023 looks brighter than the 2021. The other thing I can see is it's got a bigger border, and there's some differences in embellishment. So like for example, this section here, yeah, is embellished on this note, whereas on the original note it isn't as pronounced. So the darks, the blacks are blacker, the green is richer, you know, and so it gives it more contrast basically. So, and I'll just bring this up close again for you. There you go. And I'm gonna bring this in just for comparison. So this, in comparison, if you look at the two, just looks very slightly washed out. If you look at the one, you can see how the one on the more recent one is darker, more pronounced, slightly different design. Yeah. So that's what we're talking about. I mean, obviously there is some other differences. Like for example, this one says Utah and this one says 1 Utah. Yeah. That's one of the differences. Now I'll put that 2023 back, and I'll bring in this 2023, which is a South Dakota, just to see if there's any other differences between them. And it looks like it's more of the same. So it's basically exactly the same. Obviously it has got a different design on the thing. You know, you're talking about, this is more wolves, bison, eagles. I prefer this design actually. It's a more interesting design. So, Alliance of Friends, Pax. I don't know what Pax is, but there you go. You got 1/1000th again. Aurum, which is the maker. Now that's a difference that I've seen as well. Now under this one, see where it says 2023, it has a GB sign, Goldback, and says Goldback, whereas the earlier ones actually say Aurum, which is the company that produces the Goldback for the company Goldback. Now, the company Goldback, they actually have an exchange rate for Goldbacks, so, and it changes over time, probably with inflation and whatever else. I think it is actually controlled by Goldback, and it changes. So, you know, any given day that price could change, but it is, I think, at the moment around $4 per Goldback. And yeah, they're a fascinating idea, because the more the American people have less and less faith in the banking system, less and less faith in the government, the more we're seeing things like this, which is essentially is a breakout currency, you know. And for me, I think it's good because it's untraceable. I want them to just use things like this all the time and take because you know we can't trust the government with our money. They're inflating the hell out of it. I mean, quantitative easing, piss off. I get a little bit. I'm not even going to talk about it because I get annoyed about it. So anyway, that's the Goldback for you. Beautiful things, collectibles in this country. They're more difficult to get hold of and more expensive. So instead of being $4, which would be in America, it would probably cost you more like £6 or £7 to get your Goldbacks over here. So that's the Goldbacks for you. That's what it is. That's what we do. So let's just pop them to the side a sec. I think I've just mixed them up, haven't I? Yeah, that's a 21 and that's a 23. Okay, and that is the 21. But we have actually got the other designs. So we got let's have a look. We've got a New Hampshire. There's the design on the New Hampshire. Another interesting one. More of the same though. Other than that, the details are just the same. It's just the face design really. Then we got a Wyoming. Do you want me to put them close to the camera for you? So that's the Wyoming and the Nevada. That's the Nevada Goldback. I'm trying to get rid of the shadowing, but I haven't got the greatest setup here for you guys. But anyway, there it is. So that's the Goldback. Okay. Now, then let me know in the comments what you think about Goldbacks, what you think about the you know, the Americans using these as a currency, and they do apparently actually use them as a currency. So, like for instance, in Nevada, state of Nevada, they're recognised as a currency, and you can buy the Nevada Goldback from only in Nevada apparently, and it goes the same. So these states are the states that are participating. So Nevada, Wyoming, New Hampshire, South Dakota and Utah are the participating states. So very interesting things, unique I think, because they're actually made out of gold. As we probably know in the stacking community, Silver Dragons has produced one made out of silver as well, which is I think is absolutely fantastic for Aurum to do that for him. I think that's brilliant. So that's what that is. This is these are Goldbacks. I will eventually I think I will get more, but really I'm keeping them as collectibles because they're such an interesting thing, and they're starting like there's like a sort of strange money revolution going on in America, and I really think these are going to be very collectible in the future, especially the early ones. So I mean that's a 2021, but there is a 2009, there's a 2019, and actually they do go for quite a bit of money now, the 2019s. So maybe, you know, 10 or 15 years time we might see these significantly go up in value, because obviously they're used as currency, so they're going to get destroyed and damaged and stuff like that, and not everyone's going to be keeping them in plastic sleeves, you know. So that's the Goldback for you anyway. It's just an interesting little side topic for you. If you but let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you think Goldbacks are as interesting as I find them. Let me know what you think of the American money system at the moment and how things are going. Now, this is something else we've got for you today. This is a emerald encrusted krugerrand. So let's I just want to get this COA out of here to show you first before I start handling the rand. So there it is. This is a silver krugerrand jeweled collection in emerald, and that's the COA for it. We open that up, we can see the emerald Krug, and there isn't many of these guys. This is from South Africa. It's a 2023 silver AG, 999 parts out of 1,000, 31.1 grams, which is surprising actually. I thought it would be slightly heavier. The diameter, all that stuff, and there is 250 pieces. This is the max mintage for that. So there's the COA for you, and we're going to show off this piece of African collectible, which is what it is. It's not really a bullion round, this, is it? Because, you know, as if you would ever sell it. Bring this one out the capsule. We'll start with the obverse. Amazing, really. It's actually, it's pretty cool. I don't know who this guy is on the back of the coin. Can somebody leave it in the comments if you know who it is? Stick it in the comments for me. Okay, and there it is. That is your emerald krugerrand. Now I'm gonna get this very close so you can really have a good look at it. It's phenomenal, this thing. It is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So that's an emerald krugerrand. Never seen one before. Had to have it. Just some more little collectibles through there, and some more progress on my stacking journey. You know, I got hold of some Goldbacks. I got hold of a krugerrand yesterday. We had our DC unboxing, and this is how my stacking journey's gone. Not what I thought was going to happen. Originally, I just wanted to stack bullion because I believed that it was going to be a good investment. I now don't believe actually that silver in particular is a good investment, because it just doesn't move, you know. It just fluctuates up and down and up and down and up and down around the same sort of value. It moves a little bit, but people think there's going to be some sort of magical breakout event. Some people think it's happening now. I just don't think it's going to happen like that, because there's too much invested in silver. I mean, if the price of silver was to go through the roof, you know, it would mean that lots and lots of industry would be affected. The entire electronics industry actually would be affected. So like your TVs, everything electrical in your house, or anything which is technological, is going to be affected. So say for instance the price of silver did double, yeah, that would then cause a knock-on effect, which would mean now your phone is £2,500, you know. And I just don't think that's viable for the people who make and want you to have these devices. So I think, yeah, it's being suppressed, and I think, yeah, it's going to continue to be suppressed, and I think that's just the way it is. But I also think gold is being suppressed. So, you know, if you're going to invest in one of the two, probably better to invest in gold. And numismatic coins in this country are not what they are in America. You know, in America, numismatic, there's a big scene for numis coins in America. So this type of thing, your krugerrand in America will go down a storm. You know, you would find a buyer for this very easily, and the prices would probably be higher as well. And it's a shame, really, because I prefer the market in the UK to be more like the American market, and be a bit more interesting, should we say, because like things like this krugerrand, things like your Utah, your Goldbacks and your DC coins, your Niue mint and the Korean mint and all of these, you know, the Germania mint, Comsco, all of these places, they're just not really present in Britain. You can't walk in a coin shop. There isn't really coin shops. I mean, Aegis Vaults, for example, right? Aegis Vaults sell silver, but they don't really. It's just bullion. That's all they're really interested in, is bullion, you know. And there's a massive market for this sort of stuff if it was just pushed and advertised enough. So that's what it is. So this is my emerald krugerrand. I'm keeping this forever because my favorite color is green, my favorite gemstone is emerald, and my favorite metal is silver, and that ticks all three of those boxes. So that's what it is. So let me know what you think of the emerald krugerrand. Let me know if you like it. If you didn't like it, let me know what you think of krugerrands in general. Aurum as well. Let me know what you think of Aurum and the Goldback situation, and whatever else you want to talk about, and we'll get into it in the comments. If you like this video, hit the like button And if you want to see more like this, hit the subscribe button. And I'd like to just say thank you very much for watching, and this is Simple out.